were 17 and reckless on the two-lane edge of town. You were riding shotgun, feet on the dash, hair falling down. Radio crackling out a springtime country song. We didn't know the words, but we still sang along. You drew our names in the dust on my old Ford. Said if this truck breaks down, we'll just keep walking forward. The world felt small, but our hearts felt wide. Like every cornfield whispered, kid, you're gonna fly. We had holes in our jeans, gas on half a tank, but every broken yellow line felt like a wishing bank. We tossed our fears like pennies in the wind, betting everything on where the road would bend. Back roads, big dreams, windows down, your hand on my knee. Two wild hearts out running routine, like we were made for this small town scene. Fireflies, tail lights, painted stripes across the night. We didn't have much, but it felt like everything. Back roads and big, big dreams. You talked about the city like a movie in your mind. Skyscraper halos and a different kind of shine. I said, girl, if you go, you better leave a trail of stars. So when I chase you down, I know just where you are. We pulled over by the river where the gravel turns to mud. You traced forever on my arm with your fingertip of love. You said if this is all we ever get, I'm still okay, as long as I've got you laughing these runaway days. But the clock on the dash kept stealing our time like it knew one day you'd cross that county line. Still you kissed me soft and whispered in my ear, let's drive so far that tomorrow can't find us. Back roads, big dreams, windows down, your hand on my knee. Two wild hearts out running routine, like we lay for this small town scene. Fireflies, tail lights, painted stripes across the night. We didn't have much, but it felt like everything. Back roads, big dreams. Now I'm staring at the skyline from a 10th floor balcony. Concrete rivers where the back roads used to be. It got a worn-out Polaroid of you in summertime, and every honking taxi fades into that county line. I still hear you laughing in the engine's quiet hum. Still feel your fingers tapping every beat of every drum. Guess a part of us is parked where the pavement turns to dust, 'cause I keep driving in my head back to the two of us. Yeah, back roads, big dreams, windows down, your hand on my knee. Two wild hearts out running routine, like we were made for this small town scene. Fireflies, tail lights, painted stripes across the night. We didn't have much, but it felt like everything. Back roads and big dreams. If I ever lose my way in all these neon streets, I'll chase a memory down a dirt road till I find that kid in me. You've been scrolling through a highlight reel that ain't even real, chasing perfect little pictures that don't show how people feel. I've been watching from the doorway with my keys in my hand, thinking maybe what you need is an offline kind of man. Let's trade your blue light for some blue sky. Trade your light count for the way these crickets harmonize. Baby, I know a spot where the signal disappears, but the way your heart beats is loud and clear. Throw your phone in the glove box, let it buzz itself to sleep. We'll find a place where only your soft voice can reach. Take me where the Wi-Fi dies, where the small town stars light up the skies, where nobody's posting but the moment's still alive. And your hand in mine is the only thing online. Let the world keep fields and that rusted water tower, where the sunset drips like honey in a golden quiet hour. We'll park that truck and climb up on the hood, talk about everything and nothing like we always should. Tell me all the fears that you never type out. I'll tell you things I don't dare to shout. We'll laugh until the moon is the only witness to two real hearts in a real world business. No filters, no angles, just your freckles and your eyes, and the sound of your secrets breaking through the light. Take me where the Wi-Fi dies. One day we'll look back at these nights we disappeared, say that's where we found the good stuff they capture in a feed. Our kids will roll their eyes when we talk about the trees, but they'll see that glow and know what freedom really means. Shut it all down, let the silence ring, hear a heartbeat do its favorite thing. Girl, the only notification that I need tonight is you leaning in saying hold me tight. Take me where the Wi-Fi dies. Take me where the Wi-Fi dies. Take me where the Wi-Fi dies. Same bar stool, different Friday. Same jukebox on that sad cliche. You'd laugh and say one day, baby, we're gonna drink here on our wedding day. But tonight the ring, fingers naked on my hand. Your ghost is dancing with someone else's plans. I trace your name in the water ring on this wood, and trying to forget how good goodbye never looked. Every bottle on this shelf knows the sound of your name, and every shot I take just reloads the pain. Neon heartbreak burning through the dark, your goodbye glowing like a sign above my heart. You walked out the door, but you lit up my scars. Now I'm drowning in this bar with a neon heartbreak, flashing where you used to be my star. And there's a red sign flickering open like the wounds in my chest, and a blue glow painting all my regrets. The bartender asks if I'm staying till close. I say, man, I've been closing since the night she chose. They're laughing in the corner, some couple at the pool. He's spinning her around like I did in high school. I raise my glass to the love I couldn't say, and toast to the fool who gave you everything. Your perfume's gone, but the memory's thick. Every song hits a little too quick. Neon heartbreak, neon heart burning through the dark. Your goodbye glowing like a sign above my heart. You walked out the door, but you lit up my scars. Now I'm drowning in this bar with a neon heartbreak. Maybe someday these lights won't look like crime scenes. Maybe I'll walk past this place and feel nothing in between. But tonight every color is a shade of you. Pink lips, green eyes, a wild tattoo. I step outside for a breath I can't find. Your laughter chased me like a billboard in my mind. Even the moon looks like the sign above the door, open all night just like this heart of yours. Neon, neon, write her name across the sky one last time, then let it die. Neon heartbreak. Neon heartbreak. Neon heartbreak. Neon heartbreak. busted back, wanting more. Clock hits 5 and my world comes alive, 'cause I know where I'm headed when I pull from that drive. You're on the porch in that worn out tee, barefoot queen with your eyes on me. Raise that beer can like a neon sign saying, boy, come kiss me, it's our time. My paycheck ain't much, but it buys gas enough to get past the city limits fast. Girl, you're my Friday night, my pickup truck, my city lights. The first cold sip after overtime, the song on the radio replaying in my mind. You're my tailgate moon, my firefly sky, my reason all the wrongs of the week turn right. Girl, you're my Friday night. We hit the back road where the pavement ends. You slide on over, trusting me again. Your hair's a mess, but runway gold, laughing at the world like we'll never get old. We pull to that dive where the band barely plays, beer on ice and dusty haze. We don't need much, just a beat in the crowd. You spin in my arms, the whole room loud. You whisper, baby, don't let go of me, and I swear this is a life meant to be. Girl, you're my Friday night, my pickup truck, my city lights. The first cold sip after overtime, the song on the radio replaying in my mind. You're my tailgate moon, my firefly sky, my reason all the wrongs of the week turn right. Girl, you're my Friday night. Maybe one day Friday turns into kiss, but if I wake by you, I'll be fine with it. We'll trade bar lights for porch lights bright, still dancing in the kitchen on weekday nights. Every time the whistle blows at 5, I'll race home just to feel you arrive. Girl, you're my Friday night. She's got dirt on her boots and a ring light in her room. Track the keys on the dresser next to her perfume. By day she's hauling hay in that old John Deere, but now she's teaching half the world a two-step here. Phone on a hay bale steady in place. She hits record with a small town face. 10 seconds in and the views climb high, 'cause nobody does country like her online. She's got 40 acres and 40 million plays, turned a gravel driveway to an stage. She's a country girl on TikTok, boots on the floor when the beat drops. Got the whole world watching non-stop, swinging those hips like a front porch clock. From a barn out back to the For You page, she's turning tractors into center stage. Country girl on TikTok, setting screens on fire. City boys comment saying, where you from? She types back, where the river meets the sun. Grandma in the kitchen doing line dances, Uncle Joe passing through taking chances. She'll rope a bell then drop to the beat, cowboy hat and Nikes on her feet. Mom yells dinner from the farmhouse door. She says, hold up, this one might blow up for sure. One hand on her phone, other in the air, making Hollywood wonder how she got there. Country girl on TikTok, ain't chasing fame, she's just having fun. But every viral dance is a home run. Brands in her inbox asking for clothes. She says, sure, long as I keep my boots, I suppose. Little girls watching across the feed, thinking they don't need to leave to chase dreams. Turn this cornfield into a TV screen. From gravel road to algorithm climb, proof you don't need city time. Country girl on TikTok, country girl on TikTok. evening sun was sinking low behind the fields of gold. I pulled my hoodie tighter just to brace against the cold. You stood there laughing by the tailgate like you lived that spot for years. Your hair lit up like heaven while I tried to hide my fears. We've been running from our shadows, from the echoes of our youth, but somehow in that quiet light I stumbled into truth. You leaned your head upon my chest like you were listening for signs. Said sometimes love begins when two wrong roads align. Girl, you put the sunset on my hoodie like God himself painted you for me. Every color burning slowly, every breath a memory. In that fading sky, I swear I knew it, right there standing in your light. Baby, you put the sunset on my hoodie and it never washed off right. We walked along the riverbank as daylight slipped away, talking about our busted dreams and dues we couldn't pay. You told me pain had carved you deep, left marks you couldn't hide. I said the best things in this life always leave a little fire inside. Your fingers traced the cotton sleeve like you were writing down a prayer. And even now that old worn hoodie still smells like your hair. Girl, you put the sunset on my hoodie like God himself painted you for me. Every color burning slowly, every breath a memory. In that fading sky, I swear I knew it, right there standing in your line. Baby, you put the sunset on my hoodie. Oh, I still keep that hoodie folded in the drawer beside my bed. It's the last thing left of summer and the words we left unsaid. Sometimes I pull it out and hold it just to feel you close. Lord, it's strange the things a man will cling to when he loves somebody most. Girl, you put the sunset on my hoodie, a mark no time could ever fade. When I close my eyes, I see you standing in that amber haze. Though the night came down around us, you stayed burning in my mind. Baby, you put the sunset on my hoodie, and it's with me for all time. We were sitting on your front porch with the rain about to fall. You were staring down the driveway like you couldn't breathe at all. Your hands were shaking quietly as thunder rolled on through, and I knew that something heavy had its grip on you. You said love ain't love when the hurt never ends, and silence ain't forgiveness when the truth won't let you bend. I tried to tell you healing comes when two hearts choose to stay, but the lightning in your eyes said you were slipping far away. Front porch truth hit harder than the storm, colder than the wind that kept us warm. You cried first, but I cried too, right there in that wooden pew. Front porch truth carved deep in the night. Some goodbyes don't need a fight. If love is measured by what we lose, then nothing stings like front porch truth. You stood up slow and whispered that you needed time to breathe. Said the weight of all we'd built was getting harder to believe. I reached for you but found the distance growing in your hands, like the boards beneath our feet were shifting into sand. Front porch truth, that old swing still creaks each time the wind blows down the lane. And every time it happens, I relive that night again. 'Cause truth can break a man much faster than a lie, and front porch memories never really die. Goodbye, let me stand in where we learn to lie. Now every storm reminds me of you and the night we broke into. If love returns or stays aloof, it all began with front porch truth. I pulled that bottle from the shelf like it was calling out my name. Every drop inside it knowing every corner of my pain. This old bar's been a witness to the way I break into, and whiskey's been the only friend that ever tells the truth. Left a scar on this old heart no medicine can mend, and now I'm staring at forever like a stranger I can't defend. People say time heals all wounds, but they weren't cut like mine. Some nights a man pours out his soul just to keep himself alive. Whiskey don't lie, it tells me what I'm scared to face, that losing you is killing me a little more every place. Whiskey don't lie, it burns but keeps me standing tall. If truth is what I'm drowning for, then whiskey knows it all. I've said goodbye 100 times, but never made it stick. I've prayed for strength I didn't have, the bottle answered quick. I wear your memory like a jacket that I can't take off my spine. Every step I take is haunted by the ghost you left behind. Whiskey don't lie, it tells me all the things you want. It hits me where I hide my fear. It says move on, but I don't. Whiskey don't lie, it's the mirror I've been running from, and every truth that pours in me reminds me love ain't done. hurts the most. Whiskey don't lie, it tells me all the things you want. It hits me where I hide my fear. It says move on, but I don't. Whiskey don't lie, it's the mirror I've been running from. And every truth it pours in me reminds me love ain't done. Daddy raised me on a saddle and a stack of cowboy creeds. Said a man becomes his truest self out where the wild land leads. I learned early how to rope, how to fall, how to stand, how to pray with dirty boots and hold my hat within my hands. There were mornings cold as iron with a frost bit through my coat, but I'd ride out just the same, 'cause grit lived deep inside my throat. Mama'd wave her apron at me, shouting, boy, don't you be late. But the dust behind my horse already carried off my fate. Cowboy, born cowboy bound, boots on the earth, heart in the ground. No storm's gonna throw this rider down. Cowboy, born cowboy bound. I've seen rivers turn to shadows, and I watched the plains catch fire. Felt the weight of lonely nights where fear climbed higher and higher. But I look up at the moonlight, painting silver on the land, and whisper, Lord, just keep me steady, give me strength to be a man. Cowboy, born cowboy bound. Cowboy, born cowboy bound. Cowboy, born cowboy bound. Someday when my last ride comes and heaven settles in, I hope the Lord remembers all the places I have been. Let him judge me by my courage, not the times I hit the ground. 'Cause cowboys fall but rise again. Cowboy born, cowboy born. Cowboy. Cowboy, born cowboy bound. Raised by the dust of an honest town. If my story ends, let it be found. I lived in bound. Cowboy bound. Cowboy bound. Mama kept her Bible on the counter by the stove. Pages worn like riverbeds where all her prayers had flowed. Coffee stains and fingerprints on verses she held tight. She'd whisper them at sunrise just to get the day in right. When life came down like thunder and my courage fell apart, Mama'd open up that book and calm the lightning in my heart. She'd say, boy, you're built for storms, so let the wild winds roar. And every time she said it, I believed her even more. Mama's Bible, held together by her faith, not by its spine. Every word she murmured softened my Mama's Bible. When I left for distant places, chasing dreams I couldn't tame, she took that Bible in my bag and said, remember where you came. And when the world turned cold and heavy and I couldn't find my ground, her voice came through the pages saying, son, you're heaven bound. Mama's Bible, Mama's Bible. Now the years have taken her, but not the love she wrote in ink. And every time I lose my way, that book pulls me back from the brink. Her handwriting in the margins is the map I follow still, a guide for broken-hearted men who need redemption's will. Mama kept her Bible on the counter by the stove. Pages worn like riverbeds where all her prayers had flowed. Coffee stains and fingerprints on verses she held tight. She'd whisper them at sunrise just to get the day in right. When life came down like thunder and my courage fell apart, Mama'd open up that book and calm the lightning in my heart. She'd say, boy, you're built for storms, so let the wild winds roar. And every time she said it, I believed her even more. Mama's Bible, held together by her faith, not by its spine. Every word she murmured softened my Mama's Bible. When I left for distant places, chasing dreams I couldn't tame, she took that Bible in my bag and said, remember where you came. And when the world turned cold and heavy and I couldn't find my ground, her voice came through the pages saying, son, you're heaven bound. Mama's Bible, Mama's Bible. Now the years have taken her, but not the love she wrote in ink. And every time I lose my way, that book pulls me back from the brink. Her handwriting in the margins is the map I follow still, a guide for broken-hearted men who need redemption's will. Mama's Bible, its pages torn but meaning whole, still lighting up the darkest parts of my soul. If love survives beyond the grave, then I'm alive because she gave. her Bible and her faith to me. Your letters sat in boxes by the fireplace for years, tied up with faded ribbon stained with fingerprints and tears. I kept telling myself someday I'd read them all again, but every page was soaked in memories I wasn't ready to let in. Tonight the wind was howling like it knew should do. So I struck a match in silence and I fed the flame your truth. Every word we never said danced upward with the sparks, and the fire swallowed every echo we left in the dark. Letters in the fire, burning every promise down. Ashes lifted higher, snowing softly on the ground. If love is made of paper, then let it turn to smoke tonight. Letters in the fire, set free in orange light. I watched the ink turn crimson as the flames began to climb. Whole paragraphs collapsing like the years we lost in time. And though my chest was aching like a wound too long ignored, I felt something breaking open in the ashes on the floor. Letters in the fire, burning every promise down. Ashes lifted higher, snowing softly on the ground. If love is made of paper, then let it turn to smoke tonight. Letters in the fire, set free. When the last page curled to nothing and the smoke blew toward the stars, I realized letting go don't always fix a broken heart. Standing there alone beneath that cold December sky, I knew those burning memories were the only way to try. Letters in the fire, drifting like the snow. Sometimes a man must burn the past to finally let it go. I whispered your name gently as the embers lost their glow. Letters in the fire, and now I'm free to grow. I've been lost on every highway from Kentucky down to Rome, looking for a reason or a compass pointing home. But every road I travel leads me right back to your door, like a map I never asked for that keeps showing me what's yours. I tried outrunning memories, but they ride like they've got wings, chasing down my heartbeat through the towns and through the rings. Sometimes a man don't need directions written in the sand, just a whisper I remember when we started on that roadside under rain, when your fingers touched my shoulder like a prayer that eased the pain. And even when we drifted like two ships that missed the tide, your voice kept breaking through me like a lighthouse in my mind. If love had a GPS, it would lead me straight to you. Every wrong turn, every reckless guess would pull me right on through. If love had a GPS, it'd light the dark when I'm a mess. I wouldn't need to second guess. If love had it, yeah, I'm standing at your doorstep with my pride left far behind. No directions, just conviction that you've always been my guide. And if I ever lose my way again, I swear I'll listen deep, 'cause the heart knows where it's going when the soul is yours to keep. If love had a GPS, it's speaking every beat I feel. Point me back to something real, something time could never steal. If love had a GPS, it'd spell your name across my chest. But truth is, girl, it already does. She pulled up in a quiet hum, no engine roar, no smoke, just a silver flash of sunlight on the chrome beneath her coat. I leaned back on my old Ford tailgate, grinning at the sight, 'cause I'd never seen a woman mix the future and the night. Yeah, she said, hop in if you're willing, boy, to ride a different road, one that's built for cleaner skies and burdens I don't know. I laughed and tipped my hat and said I'm used to gasoline, but something in her smile said, son, open up your dreams. She drives an electric truck, but she kicks up dust like the best of us. Silent wheels, but wild enough. Yeah, that girl's more lightning than thunder is a rush. She drives an electric truck, but she steals this cowboy's breath right up. We rode along the back roads with no rumble in the ground, but the beating of our hearts made up for lack of sound. She showed me how the dashboard lit the world in neon blue, and I showed her how a country boy loves straight and true. She drives an electric truck. She drives an electric truck. People say we're worlds apart. She's modern, I'm old school, but love don't read instruction books or follow any rules. And when she grabbed my hand beneath that star-washed summer sky, I learned the future's just a place your heart can learn to ride. She drives an electric truck, silent as a moon above, but her kiss hits harder than a Mustang's run. And her touch is the future I've been dreaming of. I don't care about engines or the noise they make, 'cause loving her is the loudest choice I'll ever make. cameras, but she caught me in her eyes. Said, cowboy, tilt your hat a bit and give me one good smile. Next thing I knew, she tagged me on her feed for all to see. A simple country afternoon turned to digital memory. And now folks from every city think I'm some romantic myth. Boots and jeans and open fields with a rugged country twist. But truth is, girl, I'm just the man who fell in love with you. And every picture that you post just makes that fact more true. I'm an Instagram cowboy, striking pose it on up. You turn our life to art, girl, every sunset, every glow. I'm an Instagram cowboy, and honey, everywhere we go, you make this country hard, the star of your little show. You'll catch me fixing fences with the wind blowing my shirt, or leaning on the tractor, wiping sweat and brushing dirt. You'll post it with a caption like a poem, sweet and real. And strangers write their stories like they know just how we feel. Instagram cowboy, striking pose, I don't know. You turn our life to art, girl, every sunset, every glow. On the Instagram cowboy, and honey, everywhere we go, you make this country hard, the star of your little show. One day when we're older and the world has changed its ways, we'll scroll through all these memories from our golden, reckless days. And girl, I'll still be standing there with pride in every frame, 'cause loving you's the only thing that ever gave me fame. I'm your Instagram cowboy, but the truth that people see is every picture sweeter, 'cause you're standing next to me. I don't need a million likes, just your hand in mine tonight. Instagram cowboy, riding into your eye. Ooh, oh, yeah. I remember when love was something simple we could feel, just a song on late night radio, riding home behind the wheel. Now it's playlist screens and signals, pushing stories through the air. But somehow, girl, the strongest ones are made when you're just there. We spent hours on that tailgate as the moon lit up your face, talking dreams and expectations like the world was ours to chase. But time can be a thief that leaves your heart without a choice. And somewhere in the noise of life we lost each other's voice. Baby, we're streaming our love, trying hard to rise above all the chaos that surrounds us, all the pressure from the world. But in the stillness of your touch, girl, we've always been enough. Streaming our love, just a boy and just a girl. There were nights we drifted farther than the stars could ever reach, saying things that left us wounded, lessons pain would have to teach. But even when we broke apart, the silence held your name like a chorus made of second chances. home again if it brought me back to you. Two hearts buffering through the darkness till the signal breaks through. Baby, we're streaming our love through the static, through the fear. And every time the world gets loud, your voice is all I hear. If forever's just a moment, then I wanna spend it true. Streaming our love back home to you. Streaming our love back home to you. And she walked in wearing city lights like diamonds on her skin. And every cowboy in the room forgot just how to breathe again. She sat down at the bar like she owned every neon glow. And for a moment the whole honky-tonk felt more like Tokyo. I tipped my hat and asked her if she'd dance around her too. She smiled and said, now cowboy, don't you rush a girl brand new. But when her hand fell into mine, I felt that world divide. A city heart and country fire, walking slow from side to side. She's got a city mind, but a country heart. She looks like uptown art, but she loves my rusty old barn. She's heels on hardwood floors, but barefoot in my arms. She's got a city mind, but a country heart. She told me skyscrapers taught her how to guard her soul at night, but my front porch and the cricket songs made everything feel right. We rode out past the county line where stars outnumber dreams. And she said, boy, I never knew the quiet could sing like this between city mind, country heart. She's got a city mind, but a country heart. She looks like uptown art, but she loves my rusty old barn. She's heels on hardwood floors, but barefoot in my arms. She's got a city mind, but a country heart. Now she's waking up beside me with no makeup, no disguise, just a woman who found freedom in a pair of rural skies. She keeps her fancy dresses, but she keeps my flannel too. And somewhere in the space between, she learned to love me true. She's got a city mind, but she chose this country heart. Took a chance on simple love, and it changed her from the start. Now every sunset on our fence line feels like brand new art. City mind, country heart. I was fixing up the old barn when she came walking through the dust. Boots unlaced, grin wide, carrying trouble if she must. She said, cowboy, check this out, it's the coolest thing I've seen. Bluetooth boots, she bragged, like some wild country dream. She tapped the heel and played from somewhere near her toes. And suddenly that dusty barn turned into a rodeo. She grabbed my hand and laughed as if the world was ours to choose. And we danced right there on hay bales to those magic singing shoes. Bluetooth boots, dancing to her heartbeat true. She don't need a radio, every step's a country tune. Bluetooth boots, lighting up the whole damn room. And I swear that girl could turn a storm into a June. She wore them out to bonfires where the night was loud and wild. And every time the music hit, she moved like heaven's child. I watched her under starlight as her boots kept tapping on, like the earth itself was clapping just to keep her spirit strong. Bluetooth boots, dancing to her heartbeat true. She don't need a radio, every step's a country tune. Bluetooth boots, lighting up the whole damn room. And I swear that girl could turn a storm into a June. One night when the world felt heavy and her smile began to fade, I tapped the side of one old boot till our favorite love song played. She looked at me with tears that turned to laughter soft and sweet. Then she whispered, "Cowboy, sometimes it's you who keeps my rhythm beating." Bluetooth boots, spinning dust beneath the moon. Even when the music fades, she still carries her own tune. If love's a dance two hearts must choose, then girl, I'll follow every move of you. And those damn Bluetooth boots. July was burning hotter than a furnace on the plains, and every rodeo that summer carved its story in my veins. But that night in Amarillo, where the sky is red as flame, felt like every choice I'd ever made was calling out my name. You were leaning on the rail, wearing blue jeans and a dare, and your smile hit like lightning in the heavy Texas air. I rode out on that bronc like a man chasing his past, knowing full well some good stories aren't built to last. It was the last rodeo of July, where the dust turned to gold under moonlit sky, where love kissed my fear and told me to ride, where your voice in the crowd kept me alive. It was the last rodeo of July, and Lord, I swear I almost touched the sky. The gate flew wide and I felt freedom in the throat. 8 seconds stretching longer than a lifetime down below. Your shout cut through the thunder as the bull began to spin, and for a moment all I heard was your breath drawing me in. When I hit the dirt, the world went quiet, cold and still, but your hands were on my shoulders saying, "Cowboy, get uphill." And though the crowd kept roaring, all I saw was you that night, the girl who pulled me from the shadows back into the fight. Last rodeo of July, where the dust turned to gold under moonlit sky, where love voice inside me saying, cowboy, you still can. It was the last rodeo of July, the night your heart touched mine and didn't try. We were young and wild and burning high, but I'll always thank the sky for the last rodeo of July.